Okay. Recording with your phone on Zoom, if somebody calls, it stops your Zoom. Here, let's try this again. Great. All right. Oh, it's doing so good. All right. Technical malfunction. All right. Back on the game again. Where was I at? For CBS phone call. All right, so we were back here, right? All right, so inhale, halfway lift. Sorry, friends. Hopefully I can edit that out. As you lift halfway, then you're gonna exhale and forward fold again. With your inhale, ride the breath all the way up, reach up, stretch up to the sides of your body long. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Utilize the inhale to come halfway up, hands on shins. Hands down as right foot steps back with your exhale. Inhale, float your lunge. Exhale, plants the hands down and goes to down dog again. Inhale, float to your plank. Drop to your knees if you'd like. Exhale, elbows in, lower halfway. Inhale, full breath for your up dog. Exhale to your down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Spin the hip open, drop the foot behind the left thumb. Give it a little circle, clockwise and counterclockwise. And then utilize your next exhale. Swing the foot all the way up. Remember, perpendicular, straight up and down shin to protect the knee. Once you establish that, then you can float. From here, hands down, bring the back foot in. Forward fold. Use the exhale to squeeze the breath out and curl you deeper to the legs. Use the inhale to come halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, ride the breath all the way up. Exhale, swan dive. Hands to shins, inhale. Exhale, hands down, step back, left foot, low lunge. Inhale, float. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Big full breath. Exhale, down dog. Left foot up. Exhale, left foot steps, lunge. Inhale, float. Exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, right foot back. Inhale, float. Exhale, hands down, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, right foot to low lunge. Inhale, float. Hands down, step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Hands at the sides. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. This time, reach up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms to the sky as you squeeze the biceps in along your ears. Try to drop those biceps down a little lower, getting the shoulders away from your ears, collarbone broad. Now, inhale, extend up. Exhale, reach back a little more. Notice the whole section of the top of the thigh and the top of the hips are moving forward. Long, deep inhale. Try to push your heels down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, swan dive for hold. Inhale, lift halfway. You can bring in a hands on the shin, or if the back can stay flat, you can come on to fingertips here. On your next exhale, we're going to step back and we're going to enter into our plank posture. And we're going to hold here. Inhale, 1. Dig your fingertips and push the ground away. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Inhale, 10. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Same thing here. Thighs are lifted, chest is open. Inhale, 1. 2, big deep breath. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Child's pose. Wonderful. Press back. Forehead down. Elbows are still lifted. Inhale, 1. 2. Where's your mind? Where's your breath? 3. Inhale, 4. Inhale, 5. On your next inhale, find yourself moving to all fours. Exhale, we'll find your down dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Spin that hip open once again, dropping the foot behind your right butt cheek. This time, I'm really extending through the knee as I push the ground away with my right foot. Notice I'm not letting it do anything funky. It's still planted as though it's a mountain posture. Reach, reach, reach. Now I'm going to ask you to straighten that left leg out. Extend. Feel as though you're trying to touch the other side of your room or space with the ball of the foot and the heel simultaneously. Big long stretch through the front of the hip and leg. Big deep breath. And then go ahead and step it to a lunge on your next exhale. Once you find the foot down, you can drop the back knee today, or I'd ask you to drop the back knee today. Unless you just have knee issues, you can keep it up for this part of the sequence. I'm going to ask you to line your, pull mine back just a little, right? So I'm trying to get my knee directly over my heel. My foot is nice and square. I'm going to take my right arm up. As I take my right arm up, I'm taking another back bend here. So the back foot presses down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, keeping the bicep alongside the ear as everything starts to arch back over your right foot. Where's your mind? Where's your breath? Big deep inhale. You can't get full breath in. You're too deep in the posture. Come up. Put the right hand down. Now you have a choice of lifting that back knee for a little more strength and activity. Notice my left hand is still on my left kneecap. I'm going to twist my left rib cage open and look up. Those of you who want to put the hand up may do so. Those of you who are really trying to work deeper can now take the hand to the outside of the front foot. Oh, that would be so much easier on the level ground. Wonderful. Go ahead and put the hands down. Step back to your down dog. You can stay there or come with me and do some flows. Inhale, flips the plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Make sure the jaw and the neck are still loose. Make sure you can get a full deep breath in as you relax those faces. Allowing the right leg to float up with your inhale. Once again, spinning that hip open. So now I'm really projecting through the top of the knee, trying to lift it up to the sky or ceiling, wherever you may be. I'm looking to see that my left foot isn't like doing something funky in order to make that happen. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And then when you're ready, extend that leg out, but extend it over to the left side. Reach through the ball of the foot and the heel simultaneously. And nice and slowly, we're going to step it up by the right thumb. We're going to drop that back knee down. And now if you want more of this, more strength in it, you could always leave the knees up in these scenarios. But from here, I'm really looking for this perpendicular shin. My right hand will stay on top of the knee, keeping my hips nice and squared off and level. There we go. I'm going to take my left hand up. My left foot is pressing down to keep strong. I'm going to take my vision up and back as I breathe. Inhale. And then on your next inhale, you're going to find yourself coming up. Exhale is going to put the left hand down. Now, if you want more strength out of this, you'll tuck the back toes, bring that back leg long, taking the hand, doing a twist, lifting up. Wonderful. Put the hands down, find your down dog. Pedal, move around a little bit. Stay there or come with me. Inhale, floats. One. Exhale, one. Inhale, nice, good, strong up dog. Exhale, down dog. You're gonna move your hands a little closer, look to the outside of your pinkies. And you're gonna do like you're doing a little bit of a leapfrog. I want you to hop forward, hopping around the hands. Notice my toes are at about not a 1 and 2, but not a 1 and 11, not a 10 or 2, right? So it's somewhere in between there. Never a 9 and 3 kind of position with your toes. We're going to take our elbows inside the knees. I'm going to try to sit up as tall as I can in the upper body and drop as low as I can in my tailbone. Gaze is at the fingertips for yogi squat. Inhale. Wonderful. Bring the feet together as you forward fold, lifting the hips up, bowing towards your legs, maybe even wrapping your arms around the back of the legs as you fold. Or even if you're up here, bend the knees a little bit, bring the chest closer to the thighs. Ultimately, a forward fold, once the legs are straight, your body's still supposed to be on your thighs. So kind of start there. And from that space, you can start to press the ground away. As you inhale, exhale, you keep the body folded and close. Move the breath. Keep it moving, inhaling. Exhale. Inhaling. Shoulders are not in the ears. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. Bend the knees deeply. Let the arms dangle as you roll all the way up. Shoulders arrive, and then head. Oh, wonderful. Step the feet out wide. We'll do some set and drum or hiney slaps, whichever you want to call it. Wonderful. All right. So from here, today's balance is going to be Shiva tree. I haven't done this in a minute, and I really enjoy this balance posture. So we know what tree pose is, right? You're either putting your foot on the inner ankle, inner calf, or up into the thigh, right? And I'm not doing mommy hip by letting the hip drop out. This thigh is actually pressing into this foot. But with Shiva tree, you're bringing your foot forward. Notice it's kind of like a soccer kick, right? And so I've got my inner heel up. Now, since this is the right leg, I'm going to bring a fist to my right hip. I'm also going to bring a dancing lightness to the left side with my index finger and thumb together. Find something to stare on as you come into your Shiva tree. I'm going to press the ground away and breathe. Where's your mind? Where's your breath? Release. Wonderful. Take that, shake it out. So I can say for women, one of the things that happens on our left hip, especially moms, we do one of two things. We tend to send this left hip out. Why? Because we carried our babies in this and left our right arm free to do whatever we could. So we end up having what's called mommy hip for a while. Or we send it forward a little because that's how we carried our kid, right? And so make sure your hip isn't going out or forward in any of these balance postures. It'll feel different on the left or on the right simply because we don't do that as much. So let's go ahead and take Shiva tree in the foot. Remember, the one that's got the knee up is a fist, and then dancing lightly, index finger and thumb. Just find your breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Make sure you're not like shifting hips forward for balance. But you can feel the top of the thigh bone. Press the foot down so that the breath can really move. And release. Take those feet long. Wonderful. All right. So from here, we're going to go into dancer's pose, Natarasana. And so you're going to place the left foot flat. The left arm is going to reach up. You're going to reach down, grab the outer right ankle. The reason I do this is that it sets the shoulder up. So a lot of times people grab the inside of the foot and then they're set up wrong because it twists the shoulder. So get used to doing it like this. Grab the outside of the foot and then take the heel of the hand all the way over the toenails. Now you're into the inside of the foot, right? Now, from here, reach the left hand up, inhale. Exhale, push this foot into the hand like you're trying to straighten the right leg out behind you. In through the nose, out through the nose. Take that off. All right, so find a good setting. If you're outside like these, sometimes you gotta find that smooth spot mat, right? Just go with wherever you're at, find a good place. Right knee high. Grab the outside of the left foot, and then take the heel of the hand over the toenail. So now you're to the inside. That left shoulder's open. Inhale, press the ground away, pressing the foot into the head so you're trying to straighten the leg behind you. Inhale. Release. Wonderful. From here, we're going to come back into yogi squat. So feet are about shoulder distance apart. Toes roll out into about a 1 and 11, 10 and 2. Drop down, find your yogi squat. So my tailbone is actively trying to reach down towards the mat as my back of my throat is reaching up, not my chin, right? And so I'm having this extension like somebody's got this little top knot pulling me up to the heavens, right? Now, if this isn't comfortable for you, you can always sit on a block or some kind of support, right? Wonderful. Let's go ahead and come down and have a seat. What we're doing for abs, what we're going to do for abs today is I need your spine all the way down onto the ground, and I'm really more concentrated on not how big the movement is, but how corseted in the waistline and down in the shoulders you can be. We tend to push the belly out when we do abs, and we tend to lift our shoulders. So what I'd like you to do is go ahead and come onto your back, and then feel like you're skinnying out your waist, like you're trying to pose for a bikini picture, right? Take that hand on that low belly, right? So you can feel that firming underneath your palms. Take both legs up to the sky, right? Crawl the shoulders out of the ears. Now let your legs go out about 6 inches and pull. Notice I'm like really reaching out through my feet, and I'm still, my whole spine is on the earth. My shoulders are able to stay away from my ears. Now that's the rule. You might stop here. You might be able to go all the way down, still maintaining the spine down, still maintaining the shoulders, and keeping a breath. But finding that nice middle ground and holding, rather than going to your extreme sometimes, can be beneficial in other ways. So feel your navel come in, feel your shoulders pull down, feel your feet reach and breathe. Wonderful. Put the feet down. Line the feet up with the center of your thigh. So you're reaching fingers down towards your heels. Crawl the right shoulder under, the left shoulder under. Tuck the chin. Lift the hips up. Bridge. Those of you who want to interlace the fingers, braiding the fingers, bringing the palms together underneath you may do so. Push through the feet. Feel as though you're trying to push through your mat to lift the top of the thigh bone and the pubic bone simultaneously. So this whole little square area as though I had like a sandbag or a weight right here. Big, deep breath in. Release the arms, let the hips go down. Try to just lay there. Try not to do too much fidgeting. Just feel the experience of that bridge. Turn your right ear to the earth. Rotation in the neck. And then turn your left ear to the earth. And then come center. You have a block, or I'm even just going to use my little bit of a towel here. Just give me a little bit of a prop. Just get my butt up a little bit, right? And I'm going to bring my legs back up. This time we're going to do a nice straddle. One of the things that happens when you lift the hips up, it kind of counter nutates, it pulls the pelvis back, right? Now feel the extension through the legs, balls of the feet. So at this point, you can start to let the low belly go a little bit, right? If you have back issues, I would still keep like your pelvic floor, like the bowl of your pelvis engaged. But at this point, you can start letting the breath kind of sink into the hips a little bit more. Wonderful. Bring the soles of the feet together. Reach outside the feet and pull that cobbler's pose into your sternum. If you're on a block and this feels uncomfortable, you're more than welcome to remove the block. And then we're going to grab a hold of our big toes. Notice my arms are inside my legs. I'm going to find a happy baby pose. And so at this point, I'll probably roll off my little setup so I can roll left and right. The ultimate goal here is to try to get the feet over the knees, much like you're riding like a big horse, right? Pushing the thigh bones down towards the earth. Wonderful. Put the feet down close together. Take the right leg, braid it over the left. Shimmy the left foot to the right side. So literally your legs just shifted over to the right side a little bit. Now I'm going to drop my knees to the left as I extend my arms over my head. And then bring the right knee toward your chest. Grab the outside of the right calf, foot, big toe. Extend the right leg completely across your body to the left side, deepening that twist. And rolling onto your back, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So first, center up your spine, the feet down, cross the left leg over, walk the right foot to the left side, drop the knees to the right, extend the arms over the head. And pretzel, grab the left leg somewhere, stretch it out to the right. And then bend the knee, come onto the spine. Put the feet flat. We're going to do one gentle bridge. This isn't meant to work us out. It's meant to elongate the spine, balance out the hips. So push the earth away, lift the hips up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Get those shoulders out of the ears. Let the spine down, one vertebrae at a time. Stretch the legs out, let the palms roll up. Wonderful. So get any of your little wiggles out. Okay. Any last little bit of movement out. And so this has been a deeply breath focused class. I still want you to focus on the breath. But at this point, you're not trying to control it. You're not trying to change it. You're just noticing it. You're just being aware of it. But what's going to happen is as you like breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, and you begin to notice like the cadence or the feel, the sound of your breath, right? And then you're going to notice how your mind wanders and tries to go into other thoughts. And then you're just going to bring your mind back to the breath. So this is the mental training to be focused. And so notice the breath coming in. Notice the gentle, natural pause. And then notice the gentle, natural exhale. Notice the inhale. Paying attention to your exhale. Mind wanders from the task at hand. Bring it back to the breath. And I would ask you to stay with this practice for as long as you can. The mind wanders, just bring it back to task, bring it back to the breath. Don't try to control the breath. Don't try to form it. Just witness it. Be the observer of it. Notice the body when you breathe. Notice how the body breathes and has this action on its own in a way that you can be the watcher, the observer. And continue to observe for as long as you can. I wish you guys all a beautiful day. Namaste.